City and Guilds International Spoken ESOL Test, Communicator Level, 17th of June 2011. Oliver Such, test begins. Hello, my name is Nigel Taylor. Can you spell your family name for me, please?
Yes, S-Z-U-C-S, so Such.
Thank you. And where are you from?
I'm from Hungary, from Tata.
From Tata. Okay, thank you. Now, in the first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself, your ideas. All right?
Yes.
Now, the first one is telephone. How important is your mobile phone to you?
For me, it is extremely important, and that I'm a student in Budapest, and I live in Tata, so I communicate with my family, with my friends by my mobile phone. That is where everybody can reach me.
Oh, so every day? You use
Yes, I use it every day.
Okay. Second question is about flora and fauna. Can you tell me about any wild animals in your country?
Our country is not really a good place for wild animals, I think, but maybe there are some foxes, some bunnies in the countryside. The most animals here, I think, are bugs.
Okay. And have you seen any?
Any wild animals? Not really.
Right. Okay, moving on to music. Now, what kind of music do you mostly listen to?
I mostly listen to that kind of music, but it's in the radio, so I don't have a favorite kind of music.
Okay. And do you listen all the time?
Not all the time, just when I'm bored. I have nothing else to do.
Right. Hopefully that's not all the time. Food and drink. Are you someone who is open to trying new foods or new kinds of foods?
Yes, because I think that it is extremely important to try new kinds of foods for your health.
So lots of green food?
Yes, very vitamins.
Right. And the last question I'd like to ask you was about correspondence. Now, how good are you at keeping in contact with people?
I think I'm good to keep contact with people, but the internet is a great help for this, I think.
How?
For example, there are many web pages on the internet where you can chat with your friends, see each other's pictures, send letters or emails.
I see. And you do this every day?
Nearly every day.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, in part 2, I'm going to read some situations and I want you to start or respond as necessary. Okay?
Yes.
Now, the first situation is, we're friends and I start. Okay? You know, I promised to help paint your flat this weekend. Well, something else has come up.
Oh, how sad. And could we do it then another time?
Well, when would be good for you?
For example, next weekend?
What time?
In the afternoon.
Okay, that sounds good. How long is it going to take altogether?
4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what time shall I come?
I think you should come after you had lunch, and then we take our time and can do it peacefully.
That sounds like a good idea. Shall we go for lunch together beforehand?
If you want to.
Yeah? Where shall we go?
I don't know. For example, in a restaurant.
Are you paying?
Yes.
That sounds like a good idea. I think we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Second situation now. Now, we are strangers on a train. You knock my coffee over. Okay, so there it is, it's on the floor. You start.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Excuse me. I will pay for the coffee and everything.
Yes, the trouble is I'm now filthy.
Excuse me, the train was moving so fast I couldn't hold my balance and everything. I will wash it off.
Yeah, but I have to send these to the dry cleaners now. Are
Yes,
you going to pay for that?
Yes, I will pay for it.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes, I can give the money you now.
Right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right. Now, in part 3. In this part of the test, we're going to discuss something together. I have some ideas, and you have some different ones, all right? Now, we are both students in an English class. Our teacher has asked us to do a project on something connected to life in the UK. We need to discuss a topic for the project and how to plan it. This is your sheet here with the information on it. Let's talk about the project and make some decisions. You can take 20 seconds to think about what you want to say. Why don't you start?
Okay. So I think we should make a project about the tourist attractions in the UK.
Why?
I think because it's one of the most important part of our country to show everybody which kind of tourist attractions we have.
Okay. How would you present that?
With the DVD, we could show pictures, videos, and we could talk about, on the DVD we could talk about these tourist attractions.
Okay. It sounds okay. How many people were you thinking about?
3 or 2 people, so smaller groups with, so that no leader is required for them.
I see. Okay, it sounds okay, but what kind of resources are we going to need?
So I think on the internet we can find everything, also videos and the pictures of the tourist attractions on the internet. And I think in a month we could do this.
Have you looked into this?
Yes.
And what have you found so far?
I found lots of videos about the different tourist attractions on the internet. For example, on YouTube, they are very good videos that we can use. I have already downloaded these videos so that we can use it later.
Okay, and you're quite confident that it's going to be okay? That this project will be a good one?
Yes, I think it will be.
Okay, I appreciate what you're saying. I have a different project which I'd like to talk to you about, if I may, because I think that one of my favourite topics is always English football. Okay, I'm a great football fan. Do you like football?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I think everybody likes football.
Yes.
Okay, so
it's the most popular sport, so.
It is. So I would like to do a project about English football and about English customs. What do you think?
English customs?
Hmm.
It could work.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely an interesting topic. And what did you think about what kind of presentation?
It's a good question. I was thinking more like a book with some photographs. Is that okay, do you think?
And how big are groups?
Well, the reason why I really like it is that I was thinking maybe the whole class could be involved in this. What do you think?
I think then the book is maybe small for the whole class.
Really?
Yes, not everybody can see it at the same time. So the DVD is better for presenting.
I understand. Yeah. Okay. Now the problem with this always is who to have as a leader. Who do you think should be leading this project?
Then the class should choose maybe someone who is leading the project.
Wouldn't you like to lead it?
I would like to lead it. Yes.
Okay, well maybe we can have you leading the project.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Now there's a couple of other things we need to think about, and that is the time scale. Now how long do you think? I mean, I was thinking maybe 2 weeks. What do you think?
Yes, I think it is enough time. 2 weeks. Yes, I can do it in 2 weeks.
Good. Okay. Well, we'll give it a go. Should we choose my project or your project?
I think we should choose yours because the football is more interesting for the younger people.
I agree.
We are in the class.
Absolutely. Now, moving on to the next part. Thank you very much for that. Now, in part 4, you are going to talk on your own for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your topic is a time when you got lost. Okay? Now, think about it for about 30 seconds. I can give you here a piece of paper and a pen. You can make some notes if you wish. Okay? So your topic is a time when you got lost, and you have 30 seconds. Okay. Oliver Such, please start.
Okay, so a time when I got lost was my first day in Budapest at the school. So the city was far too big for me, so it is a far bigger city than my hometown, Tata. The streets were very crowded. I didn't really know where I was, and I couldn't really ask nobody because everybody was in a hurry. Eventually I could ask someone who could give me, who could show me the way to Ipoly utca, where I live here in Budapest, because I didn't know where I was in the city. But then eventually I could get to Ipoly utca, and after a time now so that I lived more in Budapest, I have more experience where I can get which way, how I can get from the school to home, and where I can go in Budapest, where everything is, and these kind of things. And I think it's a very bad thing when you get lost, because you are very in an uncomfortable situation then.
Okay. Thank you for that. But how good are you with maps, for example?
I don't really use them. Maybe that was one of the things that because I got lost. I think the GPS, what is nowadays these modern maps, is very good for those people who are with cars and travel often.
Mm-hmm.
So, the other kinds of maps, I think, I don't think that they are really bad, but I don't think that many people use them. Mostly tourists use maps, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, you probably are right. What do you think is worse? Do you think it's worse getting lost in the city or in the countryside?
I think in the countryside it's worse than the city. You can always ask someone like I did, or with your mobile phone you can call someone, where are you? But when the countryside, your mobile phone doesn't work, nobody is there, you don't really can do anything but maybe walk in one direction and you hope that you meet someone or get out.
Okay, hopefully you've not been lost in the countryside.
Not yet.
Not yet, yes. Okay, what kind of technology can help you when you're lost?
For example, a compass could help you, or a map could help you if you know where you are on the map. The compass is the better, I think, because it's easier, it always shows the way.
Okay, and how easy do you find giving and understanding directions?
It depends on where are you, because it's always that there are some places you can reach easily, they are understandable, and there are others that are so badly, the way is so badly shown that nobody can get there. You always miss it.
I understand. Thank you. That is the end of the test. Oliver Such, end of test.